Good morning. Happy Vlogmas day 8. I'm up and ready for the day. This has not happened in a long time. But unfortunately, Alex is going to have to go to the doctor. He has been running a fever now for 3 days, and I'm noticing some white spots on his throat, like tonsil area. So I'm pretty sure we're dealing with strep here. So I got him a doctor's appointment. So we're going to get him sorted out. I have a coffee, but it's not the coffee from today's advent because it was that funky monkey again. I opened it up and I was like, are you kidding me? So I'm drinking the Canadian maple. I didn't get to drink that one yet. I think that was from day 5 or 6, the Canadian maple. So I'm gonna try it. It smells like there's baking, like going on in my house, like that I'm making bacon. I don't like that. Mom loved this one. I'm not a maple person. I like maple flavored bacon and I like maple syrup, but I don't like maple candies or maple flavored things at all. Like cookies, I don't like those. So I don't really like it. I'm gonna drink it, but it's not my favorite at all. I wanted to talk to you guys about my tattoo. I've been meaning to like sit down and actually like talk to you guys about the whole thing. I want to give you the whole story so you understand the meaning behind this tattoo, because I am not one that just runs and gets a tattoo. You guys know this. I don't have any tattoos. I think they're beautiful and I really love seeing them on other people. I'm actually fascinated by it. I'm always like, I wonder why they got that, or I wonder what that means, or like I wonder, like, you know what I mean? Like, I appreciate it, but for me it's just not something I ever felt like I had to do. And it's something that if I was to do, it would have to be something that like I needed to have on my body. Like it has to be like, and there has been nothing that's been that important to me that I had to like permanently place it on my body, because as far as just how it looks and stuff like that, that's not my thing. So I told you guys before, if I had to get a tattoo, just get my kids' birthdays, 13, 14 on my wrists. Like because I was like, I don't know what I would get. I don't have any intentions on getting that at all, but I was just like, if I had to, that's what I would do. And then I think at one point when we were in Vegas, I was like to Trevor, I'm like, should we get like tattoos because we're in Vegas? Because I was like, it was right after the pandemic and like it was our first trip away in so long and we were having the best time in Vegas. And I was like, should we just get like little like tattoos? And he's like, no. So he's not a tattoo guy at all. Okay, I'm going to give you the setting here. So my dad got airlifted from our hospital here in Charlottetown, which is a great hospital, but they don't specialize in heart stuff at all. So usually when there are patients that require intensive heart care, they get flown over to the St. John Hospital in New Brunswick, or not normally flown over, but like my dad's been there multiple times, like, and he'd always had to go by ambulance. And I've known multiple people who've had to go to that hospital, and they usually go by ambulance, but that doesn't even matter. But they usually go to this specific heart hospital, and it is such a good hospital. I'm not kidding you guys. Like, they are the best of the best at what they do. I have not one thing bad to say about that hospital or the people who work in there, the doctors, the surgeons, the nurses, like, absolutely incredible. We have dealt with them multiple times over the past 5, 6, 7 years. Anyways, my dad ended up getting airlifted over to that hospital because it was a very intense emergency situation. They had to get him there ASAP. So they flown him there and he gets put into the intensive care unit. And in the intensive care unit, there's like a long hallway. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So Dad's been there. They haven't told us yet about Dad's condition. We knew it was bad, but they didn't sit down with us yet and tell us, like, call in the family, like, it's not going to end with him coming home type of thing, if you know what I mean. I'm just really trying to avoid a lot of tears, but they haven't had that conversation with us yet at this point. So just so you know. But Dad was in rough shape, and I knew Like, I think I even messaged our little gingerbread house, and I was like, I'm losing my dad. Like, I'm just not ready to lose my dad. But they hadn't told us yet, like, you know, but I knew. I knew. But anyways, so we were at the hospital visiting with dad, all this stuff. Dad actually seemed really good for a little while. Like, he kind of, because he was so verbal and so, like, you would just have never, if he wasn't laying in that bed and just like you would have never known just by talking to him. Like, you could be talking to him on the phone and you would have never known he was on his deathbed. Never. Like, it was just bizarre. Like, it was just, anyway. So I was talking on the phone with Trevor. Trevor and the kids were not there with me because it was just, Dad got flown over, and then me, Mom, my brother, and my sister drove over by car. I forgot to mention, I said Trevor and the kids were not there. At this time, they were not there. But once they called in the family, Trevor and the kids were there with us. So they weren't there at this time, but eventually they arrived. And it doesn't matter, but I just wanted to let you know, like, we were all there with Dad, visiting and stuff like that. But at the very beginning, when he first got there, it was just like my siblings and my mom. Trevor and the kids weren't there yet. They came once they told us how bad things were, and then they traveled over. So now that I'm out, I'm like, I feel like it sounds like they weren't there. They were there, just not at this time. So we arrived the next morning, and Trevor and the kids were still on the island. They were still here. So I called Trevor on the phone, and I was just giving him an update about Dad. And by the intensive care unit, there's this really long hallway, and the hallway is just completely like glass. Like, it's just like a glass, like, huge windows just going straight down this hallway that takes you down to the elevators and then to intensive care. So the elevator is the long hallway, intensive care unit. So I was walking down that hallway, talking to Trevor on the phone, giving him an update. And all of a sudden, mind you, it's almost storming outside. Wasn't quite storming, but it was like freezing rain and snowing and windy, so it was messy out. And all of a sudden, I see this white balloon floating in the air, and I was like, it caught my attention. It was outside, but I'm in the hallway with all the windows, and it caught my attention. And I was on the phone with Trevor, and Trevor was like talking. I'm like, just wait a second, I have to look at this balloon. And he was like, okay. Because imagine being mid-conversation and then you just get cut off. Just a second, I need to watch this balloon float by. He's like, okay. He didn't even question it. He goes, okay, I don't know why I did my makeup before I came on here. He's like, okay. So I walked over to like the window, because I was like in the middle of the hallway. I walked over to the window, and this white balloon floats right to me and starts like floating up like this right in front of me, like right in front of my eyes. Like, you're me, I'm the balloon. And it just, like, the balloon was like here, and then I was like, I gotta look at this balloon, and the balloon comes right to me, to the window right here, and starts like floating up like this in front of me, and then off into the sky. Like, and I watched it until I couldn't see it anymore with Trevor on the phone, but like we weren't speaking because I was like, just a second. And I was just like watching this white balloon like come to me and then like fly away. And it's storming out. Like, I don't know why there was a balloon out there, like, and a white balloon, like, you know, like kids when they have balloons, it's typically not like this like white, like they usually have colors, and I don't know. So anyway, it was just it was meant for me, and that's okay if that's not something you believe, but it was meant for me to see. And I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna lose my dad today. And That was my first thought. But mind you, they didn't tell us yet. And they Dad seemed like, although like we knew he was in rough shape, but he seemed good because like he was just like chatting our ears off, and like you just wouldn't have thought, you know. And I was like, I'm gonna lose my dad today. And then I immediately, this may sound horrible, but like I immediately was like, okay, like it's gonna be okay. Like I'm okay. Like okay, okay, let's do this. Like I just knew. It got on, like it just felt, I know I say this word a lot, but like it felt peaceful. I felt like, oh my gosh, like okay, like I don't know how to explain that, but so anyways, then I'm like, oh, I get back to talking to Trevor. I'm like, there was just a balloon floating by me, like a white balloon. And he was like, oh, okay. Like, and then I couldn't even focus on what he was saying to me because I was just like, weird, right? Like, so weird. So I get off the phone with him and I go back to Dad, and you know, we're talking and everything like that. I just had to take a second. So naturally I start getting curious about what this symbol meant. And a white balloon symbolizes purity, and it symbolizes peace. And it says if you spot a white balloon, that it means that you will be at peace and you will get through whatever it is you're going through. Like, it just symbolizes you're going to be okay. There'll be no suffering. You'll be at peace. So I can't get that balloon out of my head. I see it all the time. It means more to me than anything that I was about to lose my dad. And it's like this sign came to me to let me know, like, this is going to happen. He's going to be okay. He's going to be at peace. He's not going to suffer. And you're going to be okay too. Like, this is going to be hard, but you're going to be okay and you're going to get through it and you will have peace. And to me, that balloon symbolizes that no matter what happens in your life, you're going to be okay and you'll get through it. And I felt that before I even knew the meaning. I seen that balloon and I immediately was like, I'm going to be okay. Like, this is the day, but I'm going to be okay. And I found a tattoo that I really want. It's the most simplest of designs. I'll put a picture of it here. That's the hope of what it's going to be. But I want to put a little balloon right here, like a really tiny balloon. Like I said, I was originally going to do it on my wrist, but I want it so that I just, you know when you're like, I just want to always be able to see it. Just a little tiny balloon that looks like a little scribble of a drawing that will remind me that, like, I went through the hardest time of my life, but I'm okay. Like, I'm always okay. There will be peace. You'll always have your peace. And it just, I'll never forget it. And that balloon, I was talking to my sister. She wants to get a tattoo, just like a memorial type one. And I'm just not that girl. Like, I'm just not that type to, like, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like that balloon, like, I have to have that. Like, that was sent to me and I never wanted to forget that. I know I won't, but I know having a little tattoo of the white balloon, well, it's not gonna be white, but it's gonna be just a balloon, that will remind me, like, it's okay. Like, no matter what, everything's good. This may seem like the worst situation in the world right now, but you're going to be okay. Because I am the type, I get worked up. I do. And I think having this balloon will remind me of the peace that my dad had. And that even though he was going, he was just always at peace with it. And I was talking to my sister about it, and my cousin, because my cousin, you know, she's lost a mom, and like 9 years ago, my uncle that I'm really close to, it's his wife, passed away 9 years ago. So I was talking to my cousin about it because she has a couple of like memorial type tattoos for her mom. And they mentioned that like will the balloon remind you of his death? Like, because that's the day he died. And at first I was like, oh gosh, I don't want a reminder of the day he died. But it doesn't mean that to me. It doesn't mean death. It means that there's peace, and that no matter what situation you're in, you're gonna get through it, and you're gonna be okay. And like, that balloon was sent to me for that message. I know that because I am the type that doesn't handle stuff like this well at all. So I don't think it's gonna remind me of his death. I think it very much reminds me of peace. But yeah, it's just gonna go right here. The most simplest of little tattoos ever, but it will have the biggest meaning. I was just talking to my mom, and my uncle is over there right now, and they're making sausage rolls, which is a tradition my mom does. She loves to make sausage rolls for Christmas, and then she gives them to some of her brothers, and it's just like her. I don't like sausage rolls at all, but apparently they're really good, and her siblings really like them and stuff, so she like makes them. And anyway, my uncle offered to go over there with her and make sausage rolls with her, so he's over there making sausage rolls with her. So my uncle is my mom's brother, just because, you know, it could be her brother-in-law or my dad's brother, like I said, it'd be her brother-in-law, but it's her brother. And that's the uncle like I'm super close with, so he went over there with her, and they're baking sausage rolls. I thought it would be really cute if I brought over my apron that our little gingerbread house sent me, because she gave one to mom as well. So I was like, it'd be really cute if I brought over my apron, and then they could both wear them and match. So I brought over my apron last night to mom, and I was like, you guys should wear these matching aprons. So anyways, our little gingerbread house, wait till you see this next clip. It is so cute. So my sister is over there now. I did not go over there just because of Alex not feeling well today and stuff, and you know, I've tested him every day for COVID, and it's not COVID, but you know. Anyway, so my sister's over there. I was like, can you send me a picture? And she was like, sure. And then she sent me a video, so they told me I could add it into my Vlogmas. So our little gingerbread house. I hope you enjoyed this little clip of your aprons.
We just made our sausage rolls,
and they turned out really well.
Guys, they look amazing.
Ready to go in the oven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
I know.
You guys have nice matching aprons.
I know. You like our aprons?
Yeah, I love them.
Okay.
You guys look like two Christmas elves.
We are.
They love the aprons. I think that's so cute. So I'm getting it back though because I love it. So, but I think it's really cute that they went for it. I was like, I think it'd be really cute if you guys wear matching aprons. It's many hours later, although we're in the same spot. But my suspicions were correct, and Alex does in fact have strep throat. So he's on an antibiotic right now, which I'm happy that he got an antibiotic because I knew he needed one. But she swabbed him, so that will be in, she said, by the end of the weekend, the official results, but she's treating him for strep. I picked up another box of, these are free. They give them away at the pharmacies. So I picked up another box of COVID tests because we're going through them like wild. And I got some mail that I thought I would open with you guys. I don't know if I can show you this one because I think this might be with Sympathy, Provincial House of Prince Edward Island, legislation. Yeah, I think I can show you this. The sympathy card. Oh, it's handwritten. Oh. I was sincerely sorry to learn of your recent loss. May the sympathy May the sympathy I am extending you in your sorrow help strengthen and comfort you and your family. They hand wrote this. Wow. I can't show you it because this is actually from my local MLA. So I would very much dox myself if I showed. Wow. So I got a sympathy card from my local MLA and the premier of the whole island. I didn't know they did that. That's really, wow. And then I got this in the mail. And I don't know if it's something I ordered or what. I have no idea. I have no idea. Came to my house mailbox. So, it's from Etsy. A note from your gift giver. Jaclyn, I know that your dad loved Christmas, so wanted to send an ornament for you to hang on your tree to honor him. Love, Donna. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. That's beautiful. It says the sky looks different when someone you love is up there. And I can't tell you, I've been taking videos of sunrises all the time. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely beautiful. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. I don't think I even told you guys, Donna is my friend. She lives in a different province now, and I haven't seen her in years, but that means so much to me. And actually, she actually got her mom to come to my dad's wake to give me a hug from her. And that's so special. And I know I come on here all the time, like, I have no friends. I really don't have in-person people, but I have a lot of like, especially on the island, like all of my friends I grew up with and stuff have moved away, like all of them. So it's not like I lived a life with no friends. I've had friends and they've moved away, and I haven't seen a lot of them in years and years and years. I did not know any of this was coming today. I just got this also sent to me. I'm thinking I think this is from Britt from the Waywardfarm because she tried to send me something in my P.O. box, but like for some reason my P.O. box wasn't able to accept something coming from UPS. It can accept stuff coming from what's it called? I was gonna say Air Canada Post. And yeah, I think this is from Britt. I don't know. Anyway, I got a call from UPS saying, we're trying to deliver something to your P.O. box, but we can't. Can we bring it to your house? I was like, okay. I put a lot of trust in UPS there. I was like, sure. So anyways, they brought it right to my house. Okay. I'm guessing this is from Britt. She said she sent me something to my P.O. box. There's a card in here. Jaclyn. Oh my gosh, look at the cute card. I love that card. Britt, it's from Brittany. Dear Jaclyn, from my family to yours, I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Your videos bring me so much joy and inspiration. It is clear to me that you bring so much light and happiness to those around you. The world is a better place with you in it. Keep being you and spreading your light. Love, Brittany, from the Waywardfarm. P.S. One of your gifts will be perfect for your sourdough starter. May your Christmas find you surrounded by everyone and everything. Love you. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. Okay. The first thing I see, this is so cute. Look at the little spin. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. What is this? Oh no. This is broken, but you know what? I'm going to try to fix it. I'm going to try to fix this. What is this, a Christmas tree? Oh my gosh, I might be able to glue this. And she'll have some character. I'm gonna try to glue this and save it. Oh my gosh, I love that though. I don't have anything like that. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try to glue that. I am not worried about that. I'm gonna try to, you know, maneuver some, pretend I'm doing a craft. What's this? Cup of cheer. Oh, is this broke? I could glue this. Oh my, I'll glue it all. Cup of cheer. And if not, I can just use it without the handle. That's no problem. Cup of cheer. Oh my gosh. I love it. I feel like it's Christmas. Oh, I think this is what she means by the sourdough starter. Oh my gosh, look how cute that spatula is. Oh my gosh, I love that because when you do your starters, you're supposed to be using spatulas. A lot of the times I get in there with a spoon and I'm like, you're supposed to use these. Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you so much. I believe that's everything. Oh no, wait. There's another one. It's the most wonderful time of year. That's so perfect. I love this. Oh, my heart. I can't. Britt, thank you so much. I am so honored that you would send me a present. So honored. Thank you so much. You did not have to do that. I absolutely love this. I'm very confident I can fix all of that up because the breaks are pretty good. Pretty good breaks. And I think that's going to be a great story to show the Christmas tree with all her little cracks on. It'll be like a story about her travel to me from Indiana. I think that's so sweet. But I will link Brittany's channel down below because she has a YouTube channel and she's doing Vlogmas. And I've been watching her Vlogmas and I'm all caught up with her Vlogmas. And she is truly a gem. I really love her content. She's a working mom and she shows a lot of like her going to work. And then like she's on her sourdough journey as well. So she's making sourdough and her content is very real, everyday stuff. It's not like fake or like this big production. Like it is very everyday real life. So if you like very everyday down to earth, she's super fun too and funny and beautiful. She's got this beautiful haircut and it is so nice. She's on a farm, she has a pig, she has all sorts of animals. But I'll leave her channel link down below. That's so sweet that she sent me something. I had intentions of sending my favorite YouTubers some little gifts this year, but time is slipping away from me, and I think next Christmas is going to be my Christmas where I really show up for the ones that I love, but this season it's hard. But I really wanted to send Liz a fun box of Canadian snack. Well, I was going to send this to everybody, a box of like Canadian snacks. I was going to send one to Brittany and Liz, Willie D, like all my American people that I watch, wanted to send them like a box of stuff that are local to me. But it's a really hard season for me now, and I'm going to show up for, I just really wanted to do that this Christmas, and I feel this, and I also wanted to bake and pass out stuff to people in my life, like bake a ridiculous amount of stuff and just like gift people with all these beautiful sweets, but it's not happening this Christmas, and I have to be okay with that. Next Christmas, I'm really going to show up hard, because I think I'll be more able to, like, it's just really hard right now. Like today was a really hard day. So hard that like Trevor's like, we need to talk tonight. I'm like, I know. He always knows whenever I need to just unload and word vomit and just let him know all my thoughts and feelings, because he could tell just by my texts and stuff to him today that I was off. It was a hard day today. Every day's been hard, but especially today. And it's weird how on the hard days, things show up to brighten them. Like the gift from my friend Donna. And the beautiful package from Brittany. And then my MLA sent me a card. I thought they were generic, but that's both handwritten. That's pretty impressive. Anyways, I'm just want to let you guys know I'm really feeling the love. It means a lot to me because I don't have a lot in me to give right now. But I'm just allowing myself to just soak this all up and receive all of this love. And I don't mean in the form of presents and cards and stuff like that, but even comments, and I'm feeling the love and I really appreciate it. Look how nice Mom's house looks. This is her newest addition. Hi, Grammy. Hi, Christmas cat. Hi, Christmas cat. The Christmas cat hasn't been on much. What are you doing? What are you doing? Aww. Christmas cat.
Hi guys, welcome back to Jaclyn's Vlogmas. So I'll tell you, day 7 we had the coconut delight coffee. So I had that this morning and it was really coconut, and if you like coconut you would absolutely love it, but I'm not really a coconut person, so I would give that a 5 out of 10, but it was good if you like coconut. So we open up day 8 here. Let's see what we get. Oh, for God's sake.
I could not wait to see you open that.
Why are we getting so much?
I don't know if that's our third funky monkey.
It's okay.
Oh, it's okay.
But I think they should, I don't know. Anyways, we'll try it tomorrow. Okay, so now we open up our chocolate, which I've been dying all day to eat. So here's number 8. I can feel all the chocolates falling. Probably empty.
Empty.
No, we got a square box. Hope it has caramel in them. I like the caramel ones.
And then your grandson's not here, but your son-in-law's here. He could eat the other half.
No, I'm not sharing with a big person. Oh,
solid. Solid.
Yeah, good. 8 out of 10.
Oh.
Until tomorrow. Bye.
You doing your calendar?
I think I'm do a couple.
Do you want to do it on camera? Just come on this side. I forgot to open all my calendars today. I had a bad day. Not that it was bad, it's just,
I got one.
it's just a day. Trevor has an advent calendar, guys.
I opened 6 yesterday.
He did not even start opening it till yesterday.
So I got 2 today.
Do you want me to do it for you? I'm joking.
7, 8.
Oh, you have to do 2?
Yeah. I did 6 yesterday, so.
Do you like my bracelet?
Looks nice. Oh, here's 7. Make them difficult.
I'll open with you.
Yeah.
I'm on 8. No, wait, maybe I'll do my chocolate with you. Wait, number 8. Ooh, it's a square.
Ooh, it's a cup. Cup.
We're just, you were showing it to the microphone.
Oh, another cake. They're all cups.
Milk chocolate.
Same.
Oh, we got peanut butter. Pretty good. Now I'm going to do this. Oh, Ellie. Ellie. Can you get Ellie?
Yeah.
Spotlight.
Well, give her a hold this.
Oh, this is really pretty.
Are you in the spotlight? Huh?
Can they see it?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like a. Looks like a good luck disco ball if I've ever seen one. Okay, so we did that. Trevor took me in for supper, and I needed that. Today was a really hard day for me, and he just helped me kind of catch my breath a little, you know. So I'm going to just open these calendars and go to bed. My eyes actually feel like they're burning. What is this? It's a shower gel, which is so perfect because I'm almost out of the shower gel I got on day 1, I think, or day 2. I'm almost done of it because I don't wash my hair every day, but I do shower every day. And that shower gel, me and Florence have been like using it every day and I love it so much. So, okay guys, I want to see where I'm traveling to, but I'm not going to go till tomorrow because I'm just way too tired to have any tea tonight. But I'll see where we're going to go tomorrow. Where's our flight heading in the morning? Tomorrow morning, I'm not peeking. Looks like we're heading to... I want to say like Thailand. Where are we going? Saigon, Vietnam. And it's a black tea. I love black teas. And it is a Sajin chai, rich, spicy, and warming. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for that. Like, I'm actually excited to wake up and drink that tomorrow morning. I will share that with you tomorrow. So I better pack my bags tonight because that's where we're going. Anyways, guys, just want to thank you guys again for being here, and I really appreciate you guys. Today was a really, really hard one for me. I did a lot of crying today, and there was a lot of big emotions today. Trevor really helped me get through a lot of the big feelings I was having. It's just, he just knows me so good. So I just think I needed today. And I think tomorrow is going to be good. I think tomorrow is going to be a good day. It's the weekend. I think part of me also has been like stressed over Alex being sick, and you know, there's just been a lot going on, and I think I'm just like, I need a good night's sleep. I need to sleep in, and I think I feel relieved. Actually, I feel so much relief now knowing that Alex is good. Like, I mean, he has strep throat, but like, that he's on antibiotic and like he'll be fine in a couple of days, and you know, hear him. He's feeling better tonight. He's playing his video games. Anyways, guys, once again, thanks for being here. I hope you guys are well, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in Vietnam. I'm overtired. Was that funny or no? Maybe it wasn't funny. Good night, guys.
Let me give you a Christmas